And we're back. Last episode, we went on a field trip, and we blew some people up. And then we tried to seduce a woman and failed miserably. So, in between this video and the last, I actually said the correct thing, so she likes us a little more than she did before. And I sold off all my crap that we got from those people that we just blew up. Because, you know, they weren't going to be using it. Because they're fucking dead. So, let's turn in some more... Oh, right, okay. Guess what? I bet you can't guess it. Did you guess it? More side quests.
Man, nice man, help Beg, please. Beg soon leave with Master Merchant. Beg need help, man lightning.
I guess that I can bring the stone, yes. It's a
Doesn't
very
match.
nice drawing that you made.
Yes, man lightning, nice. Give Master to Beg. Beg have memory for mother. Make himself. You go give memory to Mother Beg?
Is it me you're calling Man Lightning?
Man nice, man very nice.
Goodbye, Beg.
Goodbye.
So let's just pop on down. Oh, you have a quest for me too. Wow.
Hey there, Fiorello.
Ah, the one.
I see they got you the mutant.
Yes, yes, a wonderful specimen. Words and all.
Beg, mutant called Beg.
Beautiful, yes, Beg. And his sheer size. Like he was simply built to dissuade any ill-intentioned folks from bothering us. Here, take this. To compensate you for all you've done. And feel free, anytime, to request any favor in return.
I don't know about any favor. I was thinking something a little spicier than stuff that I've asked from you before, but we'll save that for later. So, we need to go down to the slums in order to activate the quest that Beg just gave us. And I truly, hopefully, desperately wish that that is the last side quest. I think we're really close towards finally closing out. I know I keep saying that, so every time I say that we're close, it makes it less and less genuine, but that's okay. So let's just have a little jaunt over to the Temple of the Lightning People, the Technomancers, so we can talk to Professor Hedwig or Ian and report our progress and hopefully get another Technomancer item. Maybe. I don't know. Jeffrey, you should consider yourself pretty lucky that you can just walk in here without having to do the introductory initiation rites. They're pretty gnarly.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
I've returned, Great Master, with the relic from the Aurora evacuation. It's a tablet filled with text, and I don't have a clue how to decipher it.
A glorious day. You have no idea what this means, Zachariah. The language is indeed difficult, and most no longer have the knowledge or ability to understand it. Most, but not me. I will begin deciphering it immediately. We will know soon enough the vast wealth of secrets it holds. Jean was certainly right in his appraisal of you. Your worth has already proven to be infinitely valuable. A word of warning, Zachariah. Words spreading about your missions. Things you've been able to accomplish, filled with troubling details that imply you have a mole in your midst. If there is an ASC spy amongst your ranks, he will not only know our secret, but eventually share it back to his master. We will, in no uncertain terms, be lost. All will be lost. So take care. And take care of it. Sooner rather than later.
Thank you for the warning. I assure you, I will get to the root of this.
Alright, so holy shit, someone that's following us around is a spy. Well, that only leaves about 3 options. Maybe 4. We gotta figure out which one it is. Although, who knows, maybe that guy could be wrong. Maybe he's the spy. He did seem really excited about that ancient porno mag we just delivered him. But either way, doesn't matter. Because he gave us some new gloves. The Aurora Technomancer gloves. It's going to add a little bit of damage and a lot of disruption. Super awesome. That's why I haven't upgraded this yet, because I wanted to wait for this to come back. So we will do that at our earliest convenience. But before we start getting into that, let's take care of Beg's quest. So I'm going to run down to the slums, and then I will meet you when I get to, I guess, Beg's mom. Yeah. Okay. See you in a bit.
This is out of line, Lieutenant, but why the hell are we helping the mutant? Seems like a waste of time. Something the captain might not. Because I said so. It won't take long.
Zach putting the foot down. It's true. This won't take very long. It's actually pretty close. Welcome back. We just had a little bit of jaunt, exercising our legs in the exchange, running over to this place where we're gonna give this rock to his mom, and then I truly believe that'll be the last one that we have to worry about. I'm not even gonna fight these assholes. Waiting here, trying to, I don't know what they're doing there. They're always just hanging there. No matter how many times I beat the shit out of them, they always seem to come back. I guess that must be a really lucrative place just to sit around. Anyway, this is Big's mom. Let's see what he has to say. She.
Hi, you Jenny Labor?
Yeah, that's me. What can I do for you?
Nothing for me. A mutant named Beg sent me to give you something. A souvenir, or I don't know. It's just a stone that he drew on.
Thank you. Oh, my dear little...
Hey there!
Oh.
To all that trouble to reach out to his mom, she kills herself with a stone he sent her to avoid the police. Crazy shit. Hope you don't get in trouble for any of this. ASC's not as warm and fuzzy as you are, sir. For all you know, they'll hold you accountable for what happened to that woman. Why the hell would they do that? You know damn well I had no idea what she was gonna do with that stone once I gave it to her. Probably would have killed herself with something else if I hadn't given it to her. What's done is done. Nothing can change it.
Yeah, that was fucking weird. So we got her the stone, and apparently she just whole-fisted it and died. So, yeah. I wonder what that was about. That soldier that was running up to her, I don't know. That was weird. But it doesn't matter to me, because experience is experience. And if that means giving stones to old ladies to kill themselves with, you know, I'm totally game with that. But no quest for the Vorite. That's crossing the line. Also because I just don't want to do any more fucking side quests. So I draw the line with the V's.
Hello, Beg.
Oh, hello! Man, have orders for Beg?
I'm sorry, Beg. I gave your stone to your mother, but she died. I believe that she committed suicide because the police were about to arrest her. She put the stone in her mouth and died.
Mother? Mother dead? No!
I'm really sorry. I didn't think that she would do such a thing.
Okay, well, done with that. Next, let's go to the barracks. Now we can finally start putting the final motions in plan and actually start getting some really cool stuff going on. First, we gotta report our progress on our last couple of missions, and we have to figure out who's spying on us, who's being a fucking snitch, and stuff them in a box and do awful things to them and that box. But before we do any of that, let's see if we can upgrade our gloves. Now, I think the gloves might actually require parts that we don't have. Let me see. Yeah. Well. If we can get one electrical part, we can take this to the next level. Which, luckily, I do have one electric part. It is in that hunting rifle that we have. So, I am actually going to drop Jeffrey off. We will no longer be needing your services, Jeffrey. Or, I guess, no. Well, I guess we're going to take both of them then. Never mind. Come along, David. Time is wasting. Let's grab that rifle out of our container. And let's make sure we save in case I don't get the electric part so I can reload it. And let's try to get an electric part out of these. So we have a 45% chance to get at least one. We got it. Okay, no problem. Why don't we recycle the rest anyway? That was a waste. How about this? Okay. I'll take it. Now, let's take a look at those gloves. What do we want to invest in? Do we want critical? Do we want disruption? Or do we want damage? But even with the 10%, we're not rocking a really high chance. With all our upgrades, that's like an 18% chance, which is still only a 1 in 5. So I don't think we're going to go with critical. So it's either going to be disruption or damage. I am going to go with just the flat-out damage upgrade. And then we're also going to... Yeah, might as well. Whatever. Whatever, I don't care. Now, we don't want to snooze yet because we want to turn in our stuff. Now with those gloves, our zap has got a little extra jolt to it. It's looking, you know, we've been shuffling our feet on carpet. Building up that static shock just to give someone a surprise little surprise zap. Where's the captain? There she is. Okay, that's weird. They should have moved the exclamation mark with her.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Captain, all Aurora tunnels were destroyed. If they're gonna get back into the city, they'll have to come up with another way.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Lieutenant. Find Ryan and get your pay. It was well earned.
Thank you.
Mutants are back to work, Captain.
Well done, Lieutenant. Go see Ryan and get paid. Colonel Ian Mancer came by looking for you. Hope this isn't going to be a habit, Lieutenant. His problems aren't yours anymore. You're part of my unit now. We clear?
Of course. I'll go see him on my own time, not yours, Captain.
So that little prompt there was in case you hadn't gone to see him of your own volition, but we had, so it just makes things look awkward. Thanks, game.
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help you?
Captain Eliza told me to come find you for my pay.
Indeed, I've been expecting you. Here you go.
Alright. Soldier's helm and a spiked shield. The soldier's helm, I believe, actually requires something ridiculous like, 4 strength. And really, in the grand scheme of things, it's a lot of armor now, but later on, you'll see we'll have access to even stronger things. So we're gonna put that spiked shield and that helmet in our chest because we don't need that right now, and we aren't gonna need it for some time. We might need this. We aren't gonna need that. We'll put this away, put that away, put that away. There's a weird puff of smoke coming out of the walls. Put the shield away. Awesome. Okay. So, to initiate the hunt for the traitor, we have to snooze in our bed. And just a word of warning, you know, I am as eager as hell to get the fuck out of here and start actually doing stuff. But once you start doing this, it puts you on a path where you'll get to the point of no return where you're locked out of doing everything else. So you can still turn back and finish everything else once you start doing this, but you can't go much further without getting locked in. So my advice before doing this is make sure you've finished everything that you're going to finish. And we already have. So there's nothing stopping us from sleeping in till twilight.
find that spy. Maybe I should ask around.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna break into all their shit and see what kinds of check out their background, see what kinds of naughty things they've been up to, and basically just invade their privacy in the name of finding out who's the guilty one, who's innocent here, who's not. We'll soon find out, but first we need to put on our talking threads so we can make sure that we can coax as much out of people as we can. I'm gonna quick save here. We'll start with the good captain.
Colonel Ian Mancer came by.
I already know that.
I'll go see.
God, I wonder. Okay, so here we go.
Have a moment, Captain?
Depends what you need it for.
Just want to get to know you better, Captain.
I don't usually mix business and pleasure, Lieutenant, but ask away and we'll see which questions I feel like answering.
We're just gonna cut straight to the chase.
Can I ask about your relationship with ASC?
Tread carefully, Lieutenant. One might start to wonder the purpose of your questions. But here's my answer. We're all forced to work with them, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Too much power too quickly leads to arrogance. Brash and too quick to act. And quite frankly, as they've risen in power, it's no coincidence that the dissenters, deviants, and rebels have risen in numbers. They're a great source of intel, however they get it. I sleep better at night not knowing the means. But I've always thought the army was strength enough, that the ASC was overkill. I trust you won't repeat anything I've said, Lieutenant. I'd hate for both of us to find ourselves enemies of the state over a little frank conversation.
My lips are sealed, Captain, and I appreciate your candor and trust, more than you know.
Oh yeah. So now let's check out her locker. Because we can't just trust her word alone.
Everything's clean in here. It's just like the Captain's work. Nothing that implies she's working at the ASC.
Captain's off the list. Let's try good old Jeffrey, if I can find him. Hey Jeff, what's up?
Lieutenant, sorry to bug you, but I gotta talk to you about something.
Sorry man, time is over for side quests. Fuck you.
Have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. Like, just you and me, or...
Yeah, just you and me. I like to know my men.
Wow, that's... yeah, that'd be a huge honor, Lieutenant.
So what's your life like when you're not on duty?
Tell you the truth, Lieutenant, not much to tell. I try to visit the city, make some friends, you know, because I don't really know too many folks yet. And my whole family's back in Greenhope, which is kind of too far to travel for my leave. And, oh yeah, there's also, you know, I try to still do some hunting. Though there's not much more than small critters in the underworks. Not a great hobby for the city.
You have a good childhood?
Oh yeah, you know it, Lieutenant. Really nice growing up, running around in the fields. Father gave me a crossbow, and I spent my time helping the farmers shoot critters hurting their crops. They were good times, Lieutenant, but everybody's got to grow up and move on. There was a lot of hunters in Greenhope, too. Plus, I always dreamed of being a soldier. Mostly, though, because there was a girl back home who loved men in uniform, so... Off I went to the big city to join up. And, you know, since I was a sharpshooter, they signed me up and sent me here. Still not used to it. All the buildings, all the folks, all the concrete. But I'm happy, though.
Uh-huh. Let's see if there's any surprises in Jeffrey's locker. Any, Oh, he's got a lock on it. What are you hiding?
Feels like a Greenhope souvenir stand. Kid must be missing home. Unless being messy's a crime, though. Doesn't look like he's doing anything wrong.
Well, in that case, that just leaves one person left. The disgruntled David Ward. Hopefully it's not you. It would be really obvious if it was you.
Lieutenant? I want to know my men better. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Oh, great. Show and tell. Yay.
What do you do when you're off duty?
Nothing special. See my folks, I guess. They ain't getting any younger, so... And I give most of my paycheck to them, because I'm the only one they got left. Sister died. And I ain't married, so... When I ain't with them, I'm at the bar, drowning the shitstorm that my life's become. Not exactly a picture-perfect life, but it's mine. And hell, I get paid enough to help them out and buy my own drinks, so what's there to complain about?
What do you think about Jeffrey Hunter?
He's a village idiot who thinks he can brown-nose his way to a promotion. Fucking reject. And no, he ain't my friend, if you haven't pieced that together.
I'm gonna leave you alone. Seems you'd rather be that way anyway.
Okay, let's see what's in David's locker room. Maybe a body. That'd be kind of cool.
I can't open it without a code.
Shit.
I can't open it with...
I don't remember this part. Okay, that's not good. Let me see. Maybe he's got a different locker somewhere else, and the exclamation point is just messed up. No. We gotta get the code. Let me think. Where could we get the code? Maybe he's got the code. Nope. Nope, can't open that already. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a problem. I'm gonna pause the video here, and then I'll come back when I figured this out. See you in a second. Alright, we're back. And apparently we can ask him about his date of birth and his childhood, which might actually give us the code.
I want to know about your childhood.
You really want to know about my childhood? Sure, yeah, why not? My dad was never around. He was either on the front or doing drills. My mother, though, she was stationed here in Ophir. So we lived in a guard outpost in the slums where she worked. Never expected to make more of myself than become a soldier. I fought a lot as a kid. Had my share of girls. But home life was pretty strict, so I tried to toe the line. Mostly because when I fucked up, I never got off easy.
So when'd you join?
5 years ago. Time fucking flies, don't it? It was in 126. My parents were beaming with pride. Pride that's faded when, after all this time, I'm still just a fucking private.
How old are you?
What the fuck does it matter to you? Older than you, though. And the rest you can find in my file. Cool, moving on.
Well, then we gotta find his file, I guess. Which... maybe she has the file? Let me check out with you real quick.
Colonel Ian Mancer came...
Okay, you already told me that. Characters or factions, the soldiers. Tell me about David.
What's the word on David?
David Ward's a good soldier. Great track record. He's grown bitter for some reason. I don't think he's one to do anything stupid like go AWOL, but I just hope he gets back on track in your unit. The sand out of his eyes. Just keep an eye on him.
Well, that doesn't really help.
What's the word on Abundance's army, Captain?
Even if... I don't know how...
What of Borg?
He was understood.
Let's try again. Maybe somehow we've gleaned some information from that that'll pop this open. Oh, yeah, I guess we did.
This must be a pic of his parents. His damn notes. Bastard's got my whole schedule in here. And the names of every single person we saw together. Must have been Dave keeping tabs on me the whole time. Never would have believed it. Guess if you could spot them, though, they wouldn't be so damn powerful.
Well, looks like we found our traitor, the guy that's bitching all the time. Also, unfortunately for him, the guy that I care the least about, so...
Lieutenant?
Looks like someone's getting waxed.
I know you're a drinking man, so what do you say we go grab one together?
Looks like it's my lucky day. Sure. Why the hell not? Lead the way. So why don't you cut the bull and tell me why we're really here?
Sure.
You've been spying on me, Dave, and reporting everything back to Victor. I don't like rats. That's not all right with me.
Is it a surprise I have no loyalty to you? I don't like you, Lieutenant. Never did. I sure as hell wasn't gonna risk making Victor angry at me to save your ass. Hell, I was downright excited to tell him what I knew. Even some shit I didn't know and just felt like making up. And in return, they left me the hell alone. All I ever wanted. And worth every moment. If you don't like it, complain to the Colonel.
So, we can actually just murder him in cold blood right here, which is a pretty good option. We can tell him to leave. And when I say leave, I don't just mean like leave our unit and leave the army. I mean he's going to leave abundance. We're going to pick this one just so I can show you the effect of it later on.
I don't want your blood on my hands, David. But I can't let you keep doing what you're doing. So I'm just gonna tell you to get the hell out of Ophir and don't look back.
Sure. Yeah, sure. Bye, Lieutenant.
That was a really strange response, and now he likes us a lot. And we got more karma, so that's cool. So now, I'm going to head back. Unfortunately, it doesn't fast travel us back to the exchange where we started this. So I will walk back over to the exchange, and I'll meet you back there. And we're back! We are here in the Technomancer's cult camp. I don't really know what you call it. The cathedral? Whatever. Sounds like one. Let's see what we have to say now that we've gotten rid of our spy, that motherfucking David.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
We ditched the little shit.
I found the mole. David Ward was running lines for the ASC.
In these times, spies are everywhere. They used to be like rats, but now bear more resemblance to cockroaches. Should you see one, you can be certain 100 more reside in the walls, each placed there while their arms were twisted by the ASC. So, what happened with this Ward?
I couldn't find it in myself to kill him, so I released him and let him run, like a rat. I would assume he's still running, and we'll never see him in Ophir again.
The full blame cannot be cast on him. There are few who the ASC cannot bend to their will. We'll cross our fingers. Hopefully this soldier is gone for good and does not find himself arrested before he should escape.
Oh yeah, the Technomancer's jacket. And a level up. Oh my gosh, okay. Now we need to spend those points. Let's see. Did we get it? Oh yeah! Electric Storm. I'm going to show that off in a second. For our passive skill, oh, just in time, we're going to put a point in crafting because we are drawing dangerously close to Chapter 2. And in Chapter 2, we can actually use, well, we're going to need the crafting in order to get the next tier of, well, crafting options. So let's put this on number 2. Okay, so lightning storm, what does it do? Well, let me show you. You sit and you channel this awesome burst of lightning that does a whole bunch of damage and it disrupts them, but it sticks you in one corner while you're doing the animation. So if you're not careful, it's very easy for enemies just to run up to you and kick your ass while you're just sitting there channeling your spark ball. I'll show it to you. It's not like the lightning bolt and the fist. It actually has its own internal cooldown time, but it does use up a charge. See, it's awesome. It does a lot of damage too, especially if you can get the whole thing off. We're going to be putting some more points into that, but we're really coming, we are coming full stride in our efforts to become like the coolest fucking wizard Mars has ever seen. And, I don't know if you noticed, but we managed to snag a Technomancer jacket, which, with hopefully the right equipment, we can make into a very awesome piece of gear that we can use. Not that this fucking cool Voorhees jacket, super stylish, hasn't been cool, but perhaps this has more potential. I don't think it does, though. Let me see. Yeah, so we need, even though we're all decked out for crafting at the next level, we need to unlock the advanced planing, which we can't do with any of the merchants that we have access to yet. But I'm still going to check and see. So we can bring it up to 12, which I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it because we're going to hold on to the Vori jacket because we're going to need it for picking locks. But I feel like at this point the fluid regeneration that we're going to get out of it is more useful than like the 1 point of physical resistance that it has over it and the disruption. So even though we're losing some disruption, and the resistance to poison, I feel like the fluid regeneration we're going to get out of this is much more useful. So we're going to slap that on, and it's going to carry us through this next part. Plus, it looks cool. I mean, like, look at that. We look cool, dude. Let me see how fast our juice comes back. Not that fast. That's okay, though. We can always just, like, hit up a focus whenever we need it. Now, this next part, we're going to need our charisma, or we're going to try to make charisma checks. I don't know how well it's going to work, because these are actually pretty difficult charisma checks. But believe in the word, and believe in us, and maybe we can pull something off.
Lieutenant, I was told Dave Ward has gone AWOL. Any idea where he is?
Sorry, Cap, I haven't got the slightest clue.
I see. This is bad. I have no choice but to declare him a deserter. I'm afraid there'll be gossip that you can't earn the respect of your men, and the Army's reputation will take another hit. I warned you to keep your head down, Lieutenant. I don't know what you did, but Colonel Victor was having you tailed during your missions, and now he's got a shitload to say about it, and none of it's good. I tried defending you, but the things he's saying, you diffuse the rebellion, but in a way that makes you seem pretty pro-mutant. Now, I told you myself. I'd give you a chance to explain, but you better talk quick. In the ASC, there's zero tolerance for mutant sympathy. And if you don't have a different version to tell, Victor's hinting at collateral damage.
I don't know what's going on. Someone's trying to bring me down, and they're lying to Victor to do it. Only thing I used to calm the rebellion was a little reason and logic, which the rebels heard. Anything accusing me of anything else is a lie.
All right. Fair enough. But you'll have to make your case to him as well. Victor also states you voluntarily jeopardized the lives of the officials you were charged with protecting. Want to explain that?
How do I explain something that's not? If I put those officials' lives in more danger, I'd have been risking my men's lives and mine as well. Why would I do that?
And the claims that you've been hiding vital intel for the sole benefit of your fellow Technomancers. Like an important research site on the shadow path of Aurora that didn't even register a line item in your reports?
So we can try to convince her we can take responsibility. I'm going to go for the... I remember this part's bugged, and I don't remember which way, and it doesn't really matter, because we're not going to be invested in the Army, but we'll try to sweet talk her.
Captain, the only thing I've ever done is accomplish the missions you gave me. Nothing more, nothing less. Never concealed anything, or had any other interest but abundances at the forefront. This is unfair.
I know what you've accomplished. Also know what he's saying. And even if he's not a fan of Technomancers, that alone wouldn't motivate him to make all this up to frame you. And the list of accusations and the details is long. Like your report on the deserters. Less truth than lies. Almost more lies than ink. Never would have expected it from you, Lieutenant.
I am totally not going to try. I'm just going to take responsibility.
Captain, I never lied to you. My only mistake was not taking your warning to heart. That we were being watched. Should have collected evidence of every action I took so I would be above any suspicion. You warned me. You did.
And I believe you, Lieutenant. But we're in the situation we're in now. Unfortunately, he's already called you in, and I can't stop it. All I can tell you is watch your mouth. Behave like the soldier you've been since you joined my company, and you'll come out just fine. I'll plead in your favor if it comes down to that. Let's just hope it doesn't. Get going. Colonel's waiting. Good luck.
That was a really dopey hand wave you just gave me there. Now let's put this armor on, and we are gonna, well, why do we have another doctor's coat? Oh, okay, we got the armor that, oh. I see. Well then, let's go talk to Victor and see if we can get this shit straightened out. I'm not exactly sure why they're throwing all these accusations my way. I'm not sure what the end goal here is, but as we've seen, Victor is very clearly trying to get some
Lieutenant
information out
Zachariah
of us.
Mancer, Colonel Victor's expecting you. Turn back and head to the source. Double time.
I guess we're going this way then. Thanks for the tip, guys. I wonder what he could want to say.
There he is.
Zachariah, I was scared we were too late.
Or what? What's going on?
There's no time to talk about it. You're in danger. Victor called you in, didn't he?
Yeah, wants to talk to me about...
No, he doesn't. It's a trap. It's just an excuse to get you there so they can arrest you. They will do whatever necessary to make you talk. I don't know what you Technomancers are hiding, but he's ready to do anything to find out.
He's got power, but he wouldn't...
Zach, listen to the girl. You stay away from that man. The crook, the pig.
Thanks, Scott. You need to listen to us, Zachariah. I know it's hard to hear, but if you stay here, you're gonna die.
Where would I even...
We take a rover and go. The town's filled with ASC looking for you now, but I know a road that'll help us avoid most of the troops.
Let's go, Zach. We need to go with the girl. No time to waste before that madman gets his hands on you. Now.
Alright, so holy shit, Abundance has become entirely hostile to us. And before we even start trying to claw our way out to get out of Ophir, we need to take a break. So, this has been Twinkle Butt. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon.